The video is entitled "Your Child, Not Your Blood." Your child, not your blood. Now, the reason I named it like that is because I was just thinking about a little simple topic back there. Because I was thinking about something that I told my cousin one time on my mother's side, and it was about like treating people the way you want to be treated. Right? We say that, right? Treat people. If I'm going to look at it from a biblical perspective, when we look at the word Israel, when we look at the word um, chosen, right, versus your children, your biological blood children, versus your non-biological, your non-blood children, right? We know that people treat them a little bit. You're gonna be to a little bit lingering. It's different. It's gonna be a differences in how you feel and how you treat them, right? More than likely. All right. I thought about something that I told my cousin. Now, I was thinking, I said, I want to be fair and logical. Can you treat your, can you actually really treat your child the same, your blood child, the same way that you treat a person who is your non-blood? Like, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking about disrespect and how, you know how children normally, it's a common thing for them to rebel against their parents, their mother, their father may tell them, hey, look, don't go here. Don't go, don't mess with those people over there. Those people are not your friend. That's bad company. Stay away from those. More than likely, what do? We don't listen, right? So if you get a a child who is your non-blood child, right? If you get a child who is your non-blood child, right? They sass you, disrespect you, or whatever. If you have your daughter or your son staying with you, right? Versus if you invite a person who is non-blood or non-kin to you in your house, like if they are not your biological children, if your these children who are not your children and they are your non-blood disrespect you and call you all kinds of names like your child do, just be honest with me in the comment section. Would you be more lingering and say something like, hey, you got to get up out of here, you got to go, because you looking at it, well, these are not my biological children, no way, so this is not my, this is less worry, I don't have to like put up with this, so you can leave? Would you tell the person who is not your biological son or your daughter? Because can you put up, what I'm trying to say is, can you put up more with your child cussing you out or saying certain things to you than a person who is not your blood? You may just come out and just say, hey, you got to get up out of here because you ain't none of my biological real child, so you gonna go. I can put up with my child saying certain things to me more than I can put up with you that is not my blood, my biological blood child, if that makes sense. Do you think, just be honest, do you think and feel that, do you honestly like, as a mother or father, you see what I'm saying? Just like, is it like this here? So I heard people say there is no love like a mother's love, father's love. There is no love that can take the place. No matter how much people love you, there is no love that can take the place of your real biological parents. Can you all? Because I grew up hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Is that really just? I guess what I'm trying to say is, give me your honest perspective, a real true perspective. You can research it, and if you can give me something, a solution, and say, well, from experience, that's not true, or is it just tell me, is it true? You see what I'm saying? Like, think about it. We know how so-called white people is, right? Let's take that for the perfect example. They can put up with their own people doing all kinds of evil and crimes in this world against them than they can put up with an outsider who is a non-European. A person that is a non-European, and I'm comparing all those together because all of it's gonna tie into this end. Do you think, like, let's say, like, if I go up, I'm riding with these people. This woman is not my biological mother, right? Her other son does the same, let's say, evil stuff toward her, right? Versus me coming into the picture, who I'm not her biological blood child. Do you think that it's easy for her to dismiss me and say, "Hey, you gotta go," or whatever, because I'm not that her biological, like saying, "You ain't my biological child." So I would prefer my biological child is to cuss me out and disrespect me more. Why? Because that is my blood. I can put up with that with my blood child doing that. Versus you, who is not my blood child, I am not going to tolerate that. Hell no, because number one, you ain't my blood child, so there is no love like a mother. You ain't my real biological child, so it's easy for me to get rid of you, and tell you to hit the door. Do you be honest? Do you feel like you can take it more if your child did that versus if a person who is not your child do that? You can easily dismiss them and say, "Hey, you gonna get the hell up out of here," and just like, "I don't give a damn. You ain't my blood child, no way." Or would you prefer it? You feel more comfortable? Is it being something that's closer to you doing that? You see what I'm saying? Like, would you look at it? Would you see it a little bit different because it is your child that's doing that same disrespect to you versus a person who is not kin to you do that? You can take it from you can take your child doing more to you because more than likely that is your child, because you're gonna put up more with them because you're not gonna love them like nobody else can, right? Let me know if that make any sense what I just said, because I'm trying to understand, because I've been hearing this. I think this thing, I thought about this for years. Like, all right, let me see if I can use this comparison, and I want y'all to tell me if it makes sense. If I was involved with a woman, right? I love this woman, right? This woman loved me. If I walk up and call this woman that I'm dating or whatever, um, let's say if I get mad with her and I call her out of her name, or I say, you a nasty, you a nasty bitch, or you a nasty this, or you a nasty that, right? Okay. Versus her brother, her biological blood brother, calling her something like that. Somebody in her family call her, "You nasty bitch." Now, would she be more hurt if I said as her husband? Would she be more hurt if will it hit more home if it's her biological, somebody in her biological family call her that versus somebody that she's supposed to be getting involved with, loving or whatever? Do you think that she would feel more some type of way? Like, a man, will it hit her, will it hit home and hurt more if it's a man that she's in love with call her something like that versus um her biological brother do that to her, or her biological, you know what I'm saying? What, let me know if that make any sense what I just said in the comment section. Yeah, I was walking and I was just thinking about that. This video is about uh your blood child, your blood child, not your blood. Your blood child, not your blood. Somebody that's not biologically, genetically, a genetic makeup kin to you. Could you accept your son talking to you more disrespectful? It would be normal and common for your child to do it versus a person who is not kin to you disrespect you or whatever, give you that same equal disrespect as your son? Could you take your son, or could you take your husband, somebody that you supposed to love, do that same? Will it feel different? Is what I'm trying to say, or will it feel just the same? Or would you say something like, I can take it more if my brother called me a bitch versus my husband or somebody that I'm supposed to get to know called me out of my name like that? It would hurt more. I would prefer it be my brother, biological blood brother, that called me a bitch versus a person who I'm trying to love called me something like that, because it wouldn't hit home, because we blood kin. Why would I get mad with somebody who is blood kin to me? Now, if you blood kin to me, I'm gonna kind of let it slide because you family, like it's different versus an outsider doing it. Let me know if that make any sense. Now, if somebody who's outside don't do it, somebody that I'm really like, it would be more delicate because I'm not kin to this person and I'm loving this person. You see what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all understand what I mean in the comment section. Can you like, will it hit home and hurt worse if a person that you trying to date, right, call you out of your name like that? Like, oh, okay, my brother did it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, but somebody outside do that, hell, I'm gonna be more fired up and be ready to go off and do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all understand that. If you understand it, write the comment a certain way and just say I understand, or I don't understand, or you need me to just break it down a little bit more. Talk to me in the comment section. Yeah, let me know if y'all understood everything that I just said. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get up out of here, because we know that we live in Esau's world and they programmed our people in a different into a certain way of thinking. But let me know if y'all, let me know what y'all think of this in the comment section. Just give me y'all thoughts, talk back to me in the comment section, because I will read your comments. All right, I'm out.